and welcome back to my vlog about Yoseka Stationery Fest. So this day we actually started at this really cute burger stop. It is called Blue Collar, and the burgers were so good. They're all smash burgers, and oh my god, I still think about this burger till this day. It was such a good burger. But that's what it looks like on the outside. It's really cute. We actually just stumbled across it because we had went to a Walgreens before, because we knew today was going to be a really packed day. And we also showed up pretty late today because we didn't want to wait into long lines, and we were just hoping maybe if we get there like way past the opening time there won't be a line, but you'll see. We ended up walking over to this coffee shop called Flower Cat, and it was so cute. If you love the whole vintage, like kind of Victorian kind of vibe with a little sprinkle of Parisian, this is totally your spot. Oh my god, I love it so much. This barista looked like she was not having it with us, but we ended up taking this really cute photo, and I really love it. I'm so glad Natalie forces us to take pictures all the time. But that was their menu, which is so cute, and yeah, we loved it here. As the drinks were getting ready, we ended up finding this little tarot deck there that was cat themed, and it was so cute. So we all pulled one, and Natalie read out some of ours. I ended up just reading mine, because I just want mine I just like to read mine on my own. Mine was Three of Wands, and from what I gathered, it was all good things. So I'm excited about that. Alrighty, so after the coffee shop, we started walking down to Yoseka, and I am a person that I'm just obsessed with architecture, and I love architecture, especially when it's very ornate, and I just love these buildings. These are brownstone buildings, I believe, and I was telling Natalie, and I was like, I love this door. I want to take a picture of it. So I took a picture of it. She was like, take a picture with it. And I was like, that's kind of weird, but okay. So here's my picture with the door, and I just really liked it. But yeah, we just kept on walking, but I loved this little neighborhood. I just absolutely loved it. It's the same street as where Flower Cat is. But right before we got to Yoseka, there were these two little corgis, and they were so cute. I love corgis. I don't think I'll ever own one though, because they kind of scare me, but the line wasn't long today. It was long to get into the Yoseka store. This is the second day, mind you. So I guess they figured out a lot of the kinks of the first day. From what I heard, they started doing kind of like a restaurant type of way where you put in your number to put in your place in line, and they would tell you what time to come back, so that you could just get really easy access. So I guess it just started working out for them that way. I wish honestly they did that on the first day, because I really don't understand why we waited 2 hours in the rain for pre-check-in, and there was no actual check-in happening. So we all had a workshop to do that day, but we wanted to go in to get a few gifts for our friends not gifts, they were requesting us to buy some things for them, and so we had went back in and we tried, but both of the shops that we tried to go to, which was one Eric Small Things and then the other one was Coffee Monsters Co., they both had this kind of like fast pass situation like how they do at Disney, and they were both in the evening. We had got there, I believe, at noon, and they were trying to have us come back at 5:30, and we were like, we're not staying here that long. So we kind of just let it happen. Thankfully, I know Helen semi well, so I was able to grab some things from her in the evening, and then I knew somebody that was working the booth at Eric Small Things, so I got the stuff we needed, and my friends ended up having a workshop, the Superior Labor Workshop, on their own. I tried to get the same time as them, and it left my cart. I had to kill like 2.5 hours while they were in the workshop. So I wanted to get a couple of stamps at the Yoseka store. I couldn't figure out one of the stamps. This one was like a triple stamp, which really gave me a lot of anxiety because you cannot move at all whatsoever. And I was just like hoping for the best, but I think it came out really cute. This one is the one that gave me the hardest time, and they were actually like telling me just stop using it at a certain point because I just couldn't get it, and there was a line behind me, but I was really trying to get a good one. This is when they were like, stop it, don't do that, and I was like, oh, okay. And so I tried like 2 more times, and I just couldn't get that dang stamp. I think honestly it was out of ink at that point. There was just so many. But they did have other stamps that they didn't have out constantly. Like they had a diner one that I really wanted, but my friend got it. And I was like, when the heck did you get that? So they were changing out the stamps and I didn't even know. So there's that. And then I ended up heading over to the lobby where they had those large red tables in the beginning of the footage, like when I had showed you when we were entering, and I was like, I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna journal. I was just fairly over being on the floor. I didn't really like it. It was just too crowded for me personally. But yeah, I really like this little keychain that I ended up doing. If you see it, I had kind of did some Frankensteining. I pulled a little charm off from the original owner, which was Leela Journals. If you order any of her journals, they come with this, and then it comes like with a little pendant at the end. I decided to just rip off the pendant because I knew I wasn't ever going to use it, and then I put on the Yoseka pen, not knowing that we were going to get another one, and we had already purchased the Stationery Fest one, which in hindsight I'm like, I don't know why I ordered that. If I knew I was going to get a free one, I wouldn't have ordered it, even though it was different, but it's fine. I really, really love this green one. This is actually the small version of the pen that Natalie returned, but it's just a really cute pen. I was journaling about the blue collar burger place that we ended up going to. I still think about that burger, man. I really like that burger. If you're a native New Yorker, definitely hit up Blue Collar. It is so cute, so like diner-esque, with the checkered floors and everything. And the person helping us was really, really sweet, and she was so kind. But I'm going to stop here until I start in the next clip. Okay, so I'm finally at my workshop. My workshop was at 5 p.m. and theirs was at 2 p.m. So we saw each other for a little bit, and then I headed up to mine, and I loved this workshop. It was a really expensive workshop. I will not say that it wasn't. Each bag was between 100 to 150, and then each tag was like, it varied between 10 to 20, I believe. So it added up really, really, really quick. But when things are running out of your cart so fast, you just put in as much as you can. And I wish I would have known that these tags, you can actually see them at the Yoseka store, because I saw them there. So it was fairly disappointing, to be honest with you, that I thought the tags were exclusive and I had bought one per bag. But if I knew that it wasn't an exclusive, I don't think that I would have cared about it as much. The leather tags are exclusive, which I used all of them but one. I gifted one to my friend Casey. But yeah, I really wish that the gold ones were also exclusive to just the workshops, but it is what it is. So here we were able to stamp our whatever we wanted on the little pull tag. I had put my name Jess on it, on one, and then I put NYB on the other one. The lady that was right next to me, she looked like she was like murdering somebody. It was so funny. That's why you see the camera move so much, is because she's like hitting that thing so hard, and I think you can see it. You could probably see it in the corner, but she was hitting it so hard. But this was really fun. I really enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun. I did end up taking a picture with the owner, which I'll have here, the owner of Superior Labor, which was really cool. But I really enjoyed this. This was just really fun. How many times can I say I had fun? But I had fun. So in the bottom center, you can actually see how that tag came out, and it just says Jess on it, and I think it came out so cute. I love these pouches. I'm not even going to lie to you. I know that they were really overpriced, but when you buy anything from the Superior Labor, it's just really expensive to begin with. But this one is all fully customizable to you. And for me, personally, I love green. And this is like one of the most perfect greens ever. It's just like a good forest green, and I really love it. And I really enjoyed it, just putting on any of the stamps and putting on my tokens and like sewing them on. It was just a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. If you did this workshop, let me know what you thought. I really enjoyed it. I don't know how many times I can say that, because I've said it like a million times at this point, but it was really pricey. I'm not even gonna lie. So by the time we ended up leaving, we left, I think at like 6 o'clock, I believe. 6:30, and we were starting to go on the hunt for some food, one, and then to find another vending machine. We had ended up finding this one vending machine, and we only got like one set of stickers, I believe. Now that I think about it, I don't think I got my share of stickers on this, because when we opened it, it actually had 3 in it, but when we were trying to do another one, it got stuck. Like, so we were like, okay, well, let's just take our money and then go, because we weren't getting another one. But yeah, you can see here that they're just like really fun, cute stickers. But we just started walking over to what we thought was the bakery, or I'm sorry, the ice cream shop. But Natalie got us lost here, and we did see a rat finally, and it was not fun. I was terrified, to be honest with you. So we finally found the other one, and it was at a really popular ice cream shop. There was a line of maybe like 25 people, and we were going to get some, but we were just like, we're way too tired. We don't want to wait in line. But we had already started putting in claims as to what we really wanted. I really wanted the Oreo. I love Oreos. Natalie really wanted the pistachio, and then I believe I also wanted the olive oil, and then I think Natalie really wanted the cow or the sundae, if I remember correctly. So Lauren got hers like first hand, and then I ended up getting like this trio one. I don't remember what it was, but I didn't want it specifically. But now that I look at it, my hair was just nuts. The humidity there was insane. I would say that it's probably even worse than Texas. So yeah, I tried to do my hair really cute, but it just wasn't working out, and I was tired and I was hot and tired of rain as well. So I just put my hair up in this clip that I bought there. But I finally got the olive oil. But these are really fun. They really bring a lot of like your childhood. My battery ended up dying, but we did end up going to a ramen place called the Ramen Spot, and it was so good. This one here, it was the same restaurant that we went to earlier in the video, and it's Isla & Co, I believe. And they're like an Australian base, but the breakfast was delicious. And I also had a Caesar salad for lunch, and I really love that. But the reason I was videoing here is because supposedly, I don't really know Big Bang Theory, but he was Howard or Simon. I don't know which one it was. But Natalie was like, oh my god, I love Big Bang Theory, and I'm like 99% sure that that's him. And so I was telling Natalie, like, let him eat first, let him just have like a little bit of normalcy, and then go and do that. And I noticed that he was finishing up his food and all that stuff, and I was like, hurry up and go. Like, hurry, get it going. Run, go. Yeah, literally run. Yay! Now you're content.
I wanted his autograph, but oh well.
You have a whole TN with you.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, but it just felt so rushed.
So after lunch, we decided to start walking over to Yoseka, and this day was just really hot, and we had stopped by this antique store or thrift store. I would say it's more antique because it's like 70s stuff mainly, but we found these salt and pepper shakers that were eggplants, and our friend in the Houston Journal Society really loves eggplants, and we ended up buying it for her because she had a really hard time that 1 week leading up to Yoseka Fest, and so we were just like, we'll just get it to her as like a little gift of we were thinking of you kind of thing. Natalie was looking at this bag. She did end up buying it. It was really cute. When she was wearing it, I was like, dang, I wish I could get a bag like that. But of course, it's just like a oneer. So we were on our way over to Yoseka, and immediately, right when we got dropped off, we started the risograph workshop. This was really fun. It was very different. They only let you use 2 different colors, so it was like a blue and then that really bright neon orange that's on the left hand side. Those were the 2 colors. And so it was just basically layering. It was really fun. It was something different. I literally felt like a child too, because we had to like cut up a bunch of stuff, and I felt like I was like in 1st grade getting like a little paper project together. It was just really fun, but they were just explaining everything to us, and yeah, it was fun. I really liked it and I enjoyed it. So this was the next day. We actually didn't go down to the lobby area. Oh, yes, we did actually. That's where I got a Kaweko. Let me show you a picture. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's a custom pen, and it is painted, hand painted, and it is beautiful, and it's galaxy themed, and I love galaxies. But this is the next day actually. And we ended up going to Korea, I think it's called Kino. I call it Kino, but this is the one that's really close to, not really close, it is in Manhattan. We ended up coming to this side, but I was starting to feel sick this day because I did end up getting COVID. I started to feel sick this day, and I didn't do any video from here on out. Also, I did end up doing a lot of photos because I took my photography camera with me. So I'm going to make a little slide of all of the photos I ended up taking because I really love these photos. I'm really proud of them. But let me know what you guys think. And what is your favorite thing from Yoseka Fest? Were you happy with it? Were you okay with it? Did you have fun? Did you not have fun? I feel like mine is just like a very big mixed review. I enjoyed myself, but I think I enjoyed myself a lot more because of the people that I was surrounded with. I just really liked the company that I had. But I think if I had to stand outside in the rain for 2 hours by myself, I think I would have been miserable, and I would have been really, really upset. But I think you just have to make the most of it. You know, like, they can't control the weather at all, but I think they could have been things that should have been different on their end. But yeah, let me show you the slide, but I really, really want to know what you thought. So here are some of my photos. Let me know down below which photo is your favorite. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I really hope you guys enjoyed these vlogs. And if you would like to see more vlogs, please make sure to subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye.